part of it.
Hey, Larry, it's been a few weeks since we've done this.
No, it hasn't.
Since we've done, like, the failure to launch thing? Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
No, it hasn't. It's been like
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah, it's been a few weeks. Well, two is a few.
No, it's not. Two
Two
is a
is
couple.
more. How much is several? That's seven, right?
I would say like six and
Okay.
up is several, maybe. But yeah, well, six is maybe a few.
It's been several weeks since we've taken a look at video game launch lineups. And if
That
the
is not true.
screen was any indication, we are starting with a real banger. It's the Virtual Boy.
The stream
Technically
is
a
not working
console.
for me, by the way. This is new.
Oh no. What's
It
happening?
says the video download was canceled. Please try again. Error number 1000. Click here to reload player. I have never seen this happen before.
We finally hit 1,000 errors on our stream, Larry. We did it.
Finally.
I
I'm
think
wondering.
we can redeem that for a free sub at Quiznos.
I wonder if it's something here in NoScript I have to enable. Well, that
Possibly.
didn't do it. Is it imrworldwide.com? Maybe.
Boy. Well, I want to make sure that's working.
Yep, that was
Even though
it.
I'm... Okay, good. I was
Somehow
worried
I
for a
had to
second this was the
enable
actual stream.
imrworldwide.com, which I'm guessing is something related to Pitbull.
Yeah. This is Mr. Worldwide's favorite stream. He loves looking at console launch lineups.
Yeah, that's what it is. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. Hey, we're starting with Galactic Pinball. I think virtual pinball is a different thing.
Yeah.
This is going to be great because I've tried to play some of these. Ooh, it's a good voice clip in there. I've tried to play some of these, and man, even without the 3D of this console assaulting my eyeballs, it gives me a headache really fast.
I mean, I think this also probably looks a lot worse without the 3D.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like the red and black without any sort of depth to it.
So we got
some problems.
We got a few choices. Do we want Alien, UFO, which I don't know what the difference is between that and Alien, Colony, or Cosmic?
Colony looks like it has like a neat little bumper thing in the middle.
Okay, we'll go with Colony. The neat thing about this emulator, because I'm definitely not playing this on a real Virtual Boy, is that you can hook this up to an Oculus Rift and actually see it all in 3D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is something I want to try at some point. But not today, because I'm not going to be able to figure out how to... I'm barely able to figure out the controls in this. I'm not going to be able to figure out how to stream everything off, like, an Oculus Rift and then switch over to the PlayStation later on. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Rift can just mirror to the monitor.
It can, yeah, but...
window capture on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you is your pinball skill level about the same as with golf games?
Well, so the setup for this is really strange, because I had some issues with this emulator too, where it has like a right and a left analog, but it would not map the right analog to the analog of the Xbox controller I'm using. So it's on the D-pad. So to control the bumpers, I have to hit left on the analog for the left bumper, and then right on the D-pad for the right bumper, which is a very weird way to hold an Xbox controller.
It's a weird button mapping you've made, too, because like the thing with the Virtual Boy controller was that it had two D-pads.
Yes.
Like, a lot of cases would have two analog sticks.
Yeah,
that's how you control Telero Boxer, too. It's like each D-pad was for one hand.
It's kind of weird to map this thing for all games and have it be comfortable between all of them, so this is just what I ended up going with.
Okay.
I keep getting into the center thing, though, so that's good. It's also just really tough to kind of tell anything apart without the 3D, because like everything in that top left corner is just a blob of red to me.
I mean, everything here in general, it's like one shade of red.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is you can also change what color this displays in with the emulator, so I could have gone with like a much less offensive purple, but we need to remain true to the Virtual Boy experience. So it's red as shit.
Yeah, especially considering like video compression and how red and black works so good with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I could always change it. What's your opinion on that? Should we leave it as red because it's the
No,
Virtual
keep it
Boy?
red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Thought I had the correct opinion on that. It's good to get some validation. Oh, shit. Alright, I bumped the table when I didn't mean to.
You've been doing that a lot.
Just like in real life.
Yeah.
Always hit the table until they kick you out of the place.
Yeah. I never use the, like, bumps in pinball games.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, an actual, like, pinball cabinet, you smack the thing.
I know.
It's great. It's like a really good feeling, like you're going to break the thing.
Yeah.
Except then you know you don't want to be... Ah, fuck. You don't want to be on the hook for an Addams Family like, pinball table at your local pizza place. Okay, I've had enough.
If you break the Elvira pinball table, maybe you can bring back part of the, like, art with you. You'd have that.
That'd be good. I wonder if people
You'd
sell
have to
that
pay for
stuff, like the inlays for old, like, non-functional arcade cabinets. Like, if you could just buy that off
probably.
eBay. Because I bet there's a few that I probably would be interested in. Like, if they had that for, like, the inlays for the tops of just regular arcade cabinets, like, I would try to find one for the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Where they had the hyper-real April O'Neil.
Yes, I was going to say the Ninja Turtles pinball game with the really busty April O'Neil.
Oh, that'd be good, too.
Yeah.
Move on to something better than pinball.
Yeah, this isn't great.
No, it's a pinball game.
I will defend some Virtual Boy games, but that seemed not fantastic.
Will you defend Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy?
Absolutely.
Damn right.
Really good game. Better than the Switch Mario Tennis.
Yeah, man, I really did not like the Switch Mario Tennis. I played like one level of that and was like, this is fucking shit. Paid $60 for it, had to sell it to somebody.
Not as good as the Nintendo 64 Mario Tennis.
No, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Introduced Waluigi.
I'll leave this to you. Who is going to be our first tennis man here out of these options?
I mained Yoshi.
Yoshi? Okay.
Usually. Because I think when he throws the ball up at the beginning, he does it with his tongue or something.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm also going to go Donkey Kong. DK Jr.
Yes.
As my opponent.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Need to figure out what to do here.
Hit the ball.
What? Oh.
That's my tip to you.
It makes Yoshi sad.
Yeah.
I feel like a jerk now.
I mean, I would be sad if I did that too. Also, look how good these sprites are.
Yeah. And Virtual Boy came out pretty close to the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Sprite work was really good at that point, so...
Yeah.
Even on a weird little
Yoshi's
handheld. Yoshi doing a little butt wiggle. That's cute.
Do you know the
Oh
rules of
yeah,
tennis, by the
okay,
way?
he does do it with his mouth. No, but I did watch some video recently about like them changing the color of clay on a tennis court at some point in the past and how it was like really awful and they had to change the rules of tennis to make it so they can never use that color of clay ever again. It was like blue clay.
Weird.
Yeah, it was a boring video. It went on for a while. About fucking clay. I'm hitting it too hard.
What it is that Yoshi's doing when he's serving.
Yeah.
He's putting the racket in his mouth.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it too hard, but I don't know how. What?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just tapping the A button. I don't know why that's hitting it, like, way out.
Hitting it, like, way at the top.
Okay, maybe that's it.
It's like, it's just the very edge of your racket was hitting the ball.
I'll say this, too, also having 3D in this game probably helps for, like, depth perception.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of those shots, I'm, like, not actually sure how close that ball is to me.
Yeah, like, that one kind of looked like...
Yeah.
Who knows how close it was to you.
Ugh, that one, too. Because, yeah,
Kind of forgiving, though, with the whiffs, so you can kind of mash it out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's been some of these that I feel like I really shouldn't have been able to hit, but it lets me anyway.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of this. I finally scored a point. Ah, shit. All right. Never mind.
Tennis's scoring is incredibly stupid.
Yeah, how it goes in like increments of 15 for some reason.
Yeah. Well, it's like 15, 30, then 40, I think.
Although I will say I like when the voice in Mario Tennis says like 30 love.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Aim, set, match.
It's got like that Toad voice, that good old Toad voice.
Get item.
not that Toad voice. It's the worst one.
Not the smoking 5 packs a day Toad.
You know, Toad, you're not supposed to take cigar smoke into your lungs.
Toad with a hole in his throat like the lady in Beetlejuice.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more round of tennis here, and then we'll move on to something else. But like
this is exactly like Carmela and Adriana playing tennis in The Sopranos. It's exactly the same.
Which one is Carmela? Is she Yoshi or is she Donkey Kong?
A Donkey Kong.
Okay. God. Alright, this is, like, I kind of actually want to go back and play some of this stuff in VR later on. And see if I do any better at it with having, like, 3D enabled. Like, I think that might make more of a difference in the pinball game than it does in this, but still.
Maybe.
The problem with that, too, is this... So, again, built this new PC. I've not set up any Oculus Rift stuff yet, too. So, at some point, I need to...
Fun.
Yeah. Because I remember Oculus Rift set up stuff causing problems on my other PC, and I don't know how much of that was just, well, that PC had issues, versus Oculus Rift software has issues.
I don't know.
Alright.
It was software.
Donkey Kong 1. Let's move on to the next game. Which is Red Alarm.
From Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Whereas the Virtual Boy calls it Alarm.
Still not sure what automatic pause means. So, hey, speaking of really needing 3D for Virtual Boy games to, like, be as playable as they can be, take a look at this shit.
Yeah. Automatic pause, by the way, this was the first Nintendo console where it would be like, hey, you've been playing a while, take a break.
Oh, right.
That's what that is.
Yeah. Because this would make you
in this
real
case specifically,
sick.
so it wouldn't destroy your eyeballs.
Yeah.
And so, of course, as a child, I turned it off. I wear glasses now.
Yeah, it's because you played the Virtual Boy as a kid. Fucked your eyeballs up.
Might be, actually. I don't know.
Good luck.
I mean, it sure didn't help.
So I make no guarantees about my gameplay in this because I have played a bit of this game and I really don't know how to wrap my head around it without 3D. It is rough.
I mean, that draw distance certainly doesn't help.
The frame rate also...
It's not too bad. It's not like Star Fox levels.
That's true. Oh god. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Surprised I didn't just eat shit on that wall.
Alright, now it's significantly worse.
Oh no. Ah!
I thought you didn't like Tron.
Oh god, I don't know what this is, but Tron looks better than this shit.
Now this is butts. Like,
Tron
this
has
is
textures.
This is wall-to-wall butts.
God, fuck. Really love the pop-in, too. Like, these pillars just appearing very close to me.
You do move very slowly.
Yeah.
The soft presents. Oh man, it's doing credits. It's like a Kojima game. Nintendo Virtual Boy. That's cool. Yeah, you go, Red Alarm.
Yeah.
The soft presents. Oh, it's just doing.
Red Alarm, yeah.
Look at the little people run away. That's cool.
Oh! Oh, fuck. Ah!
Look, go up, pull up.
No, I gotta pull down.
Well, now, yes.
Ah, fuck. Oh god, what? Is that a boss? Why am I bumping into this? I thought I could go through this. Oh, it's a face! Damn it! How do I turn around? Oh, Christ, there's gotta be like a...
You have like gears? Is that what's in the lower right?
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yes, I do. I'm trying to... Gotta keep shooting
By
the
the way, in
face.
case you forgot, Nintendo Virtual Boy. Just keeps coming up on the screen.
Jesus.
Yeah, kill Andros, just 9/11 him. Star Fox
This game is dedicated to the brave fighters of the Mujahideen. Jesus Christ.
This is cool.
This game is actually kind of fucking dope. Yeah, like if I could see this in 3D, this might be the best thing on the Virtual Boy. I know you can't hear the soundtrack, but it fucking rips also.
Cool.
God. Did I beat the level? I did it!
Congratulations.
I am genuinely surprised I'm doing better in this game than I did the other two. Because I feel like I should be doing...
Danger zone.
Yeah, I should be doing way worse in this. Yet somehow...
Wireframe mech look pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna
You're
blow
in
them up.
range mode, I guess.
Blow up all these other ships, get them out of the way. I'm still trying to figure out, like, if there's a hard... like a button to hard turn or something.
It must be. You're in, like, second gear. Alright, first, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess B is back up. It's weird that's not just R for reverse.
Yeah.
T
Yeah, okay.
Turbo, probably?
Okay, yeah, I kind of getting the feel for it now with backing up and stuff. Where's that mech? Did I blow it up? Kind of disappeared on me.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're facing away from it now.
Kind of hard to tell, because again, the pop-in on this, like,
Yeah.
that mech might still be out there, and I just need to get really close to it. Credits are still popping up, which is actually a little bit
it's
weird
just-
at this point.
It's just the same two things that keep coming up. It's just the
Yeah.
Soft Presents and Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Yeah, again, it's weird that it's still popping up this far into the
know.
game. There's the mech.
Hey, Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Found it.
I have to remind you what you're playing on.
I shouldn't park here, but, like, I'm afraid it will get away from me if I move around. Ah, killed me. Alright, let's move on to the last game of the Virtual Boy lineup, which is Tellero Boxer.
Yeah! I didn't know if this was actually a launch game or not.
Yep, it's just these four. Not much came out for the Virtual Boy, like in general, but
Yeah.
for launch, only 4 games. Which for
This
like
game is great.
for a quote-unquote portable, I guess 4 games is kind of fine. Say hi to Edward. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed. But yeah, this is just first-person Punch-Out, and it rules.
Virtual Boy had some interesting stuff. The problem really was just how harsh it was on the eyes and the
Yeah.
actual ergonomics of the system itself.
Yeah.
But like the software is really not the issue. Like they put some good games out on the Virtual Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can just The only opponent I got is this dude who looks super psyched.
Yeah, this is the Glass Joe equivalent. You can kind of just wail on him. There's
Okay,
even like
so
a King
kinda-
Hippo type one where he has like a spot on his belly that's his weak point.
Okay, right, so I do that, and then what's... Okay, there we go.
And by the way, frame rate on this, 60 FPS, baby.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
Smoothest running game on the Virtual Boy so far.
Yep.
And Mario Tennis
Always
was pretty
was.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in VR, this would also look really cool. Like having these fists
Yeah.
coming at you.
Like this and Wario Land were the games I played all the time on the Virtual Boy.
So you owned a Virtual Boy then? Or did you just, like... There was one... Okay, for a moment I was like, I wonder if there's just one set up in a store somewhere that you were able to play.
No, my aunt got one like when it had clearly failed. It was on clearance for like $10 or something.
Alright, yeah.
She just like got one and I was like, hey, I got this, Teller Boxer and Wario Land. Good games.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Have a cigarette. You know, just chill out for a little bit. Now I'm just imagining someone smoking a cigarette while having a Virtual Boy strapped to their face.
Yeah.
It's a fucking aesthetic.
No, actually, like the best way to play the Virtual Boy, it was just like to lay on the floor, like on your back, and just have it resting on your head.
That's arguably the best way to smoke.
True.
Trying to figure out how to put both fists up to block, and none of the buttons seem to be doing it.
Towards the center, I think.
Where's the center?
Yeah. I mean, like each D-pad was one of the fists, so I think, like if
Oh,
you do
right.
the left one towards the middle,
It's
and the right one towards the middle.
the shoulder buttons are the fists. Because I'm hitting left and right on the shoulder buttons. Those are my attacks, and then the D-pads are moving me around and blocking.
Okay. All right.
Which, again, on this setup is kind of uncomfortable to use both of the D-pads the way that they're mapped. Because again, I can't use the right analog. Oh,
okay.
dude, what are you doing to me?
That was the sign for Big Vagina, remember? Huge!
Oh,
A
he
baseball
broke
in
the
there.
Virtual Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the Virtual
cool.
Boy. It's kind of a
Try...
neat little system. Yeah?
I don't know why you map the controls this way.
Because
It's
again,
insane.
it would not fully map to an Xbox One controller on this version of the emulator. There was another version of it where it would, but then it only would display everything in purple and not red, and so the compromise I made was being able to control the games, so I could have it look
All right.
authentic.
I mean, like, okay.
Even then I had to download 2 different versions of this version of the emulator because one of them wouldn't even load the games up because it was like specifically looking for an Oculus and saying if you don't have it you can't load anything. So I had to find some other weird one. Virtual Boy emulation's kind of a mess. Like it works, but trying to find the right emulator for it was a bit of a pain in the ass.
It's really weird to me, actually, that they never remade that Wario game. Like, just made a regular version of it. It
Yeah.
has some, like, 3D elements of it where you're, like, jumping into the background, but it's not essential to have a 3D display. They at least could have done it for the 3DS.
Yeah, I was going to say 3DS would have been the perfect system for that.
I actually expected them to do that back when the 3DS was a thing, and they never did, so, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
loaded up a different game to test things out earlier, and now it's not switching off of it. What game do you think this is?
I'm not quite sure. The mystery to everyone.
Load up the correct game this time.
Hello to Mark Cerny.
Hi, Mark. Yeah, I had to download a different
Mark.
version of EPSXE, and it does that now when I try to change a disc in the emulator, it will just like lock on the frame of the last game on there, and it won't actually switch the disc, so...
Namco! Second time!
Nope!
I know. It's not a lunch game.
Air Combat,
Yeah.
which is a game that I don't care for. Not a fan of this.
Wait, is it Air Combat or Ace Combat?
Air Combat.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
I'm trying to look at the name of the game again. Yeah, Air Combat. I was right about it the first time.
Okay. I don't know.
Got a
what
pretty
this
sick
is.
intro, though.
Yeah, sure.
Like, if I had a PlayStation, this was the first thing I got, this would have blown my fucking mind as a kid.
Yeah.
Be like, man, I can only see stuff like that in an arcade. Now it's on my TV. I'm just going to watch this whole thing. I don't care.
Great.
I know that you can't hear it, but again, the music rips. It's a shame that after all that, it is pretty much just an Ace Combat game. It's not really anything to write home about. I wonder too, actually, like
Logo
if this
looks like Sonic Adventure.
Oh, the plane doing the Sonic Adventure pose. That would be good. I'm doing this on easy just because I know. Try to play this game a little bit, and I had a bad time.
Flying around at the speed of sound.
There is no audio during this part of the game, by the way. This is exactly how it presents the story.
You are the cream of the world's air forces.
Yeah.
Right.
Country desperately needs your help.
You're the cream of this world's air forces. This country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorist force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks. To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration. That's not right. Commensurate with your positions as the premier top guns of the world. Be remuneration, wouldn't it? Not remuneration?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about the voice acting in this game. It kind of sounds like a Mega Man situation where they just got like a janitor to do it. Got this cool little overhead map though. That's neat. Also, circle is confirmed in this game, as it is, I think, in a lot of early like PlayStation titles before they realized that maybe they should switch the buttons, so they made sense to Americans.
Like Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
which is not an early PlayStation game.
No, there are some that maintain that circle shit. Like, I'm playing Innocent Sin
just
right now, and
Japanese games.
since that's just a localized, like a patched localization, everything for confirm on that is circle. Okay, do we want the F4? Get the F14. MiG. I'm gonna go F14. Guess who hit the X button twice and backed out to the map?
Couldn't
Ah! What the fuck? Oh god. Restarting that. Again, Larry can't hear anything. That just started like a very high-pitched wail, and I apologize to anyone who goes back and watches this on the video on demand. Because that was like deafening. Oh god. I'm really sorry about that. It has never done that to me before in the simulator. Like, just very high-pitched, like... Remember when you had to have like your hearing tested as a kid, and they put the headphones on and they played like a series of beeps? It was like the highest pitched version of that. So good news if you watched the stream and you were able to hear that, you don't need hearing aids. Your hearing is perfectly fine. Okay, try this again. I'll make sure I hit just the circle button and not X.
I saw you put it on easy, by the way.
Yeah. No, I know. Kind of my issue with this game, too, is I've tried it out a couple of times, and it takes a while to actually, like, get into anything. Like, the actual, when you get into the game, too, it kind of takes a bit before you're close enough to actually get into a dogfight.
Yeah, well, that's why Mark Cerny was so into the power of the SSD. He played air combat and was like, we need to get this sped up. Took him this long.
Also got to control everything with the D-pad because, of course.
Yeah.
So it plays like more rigidly than this type of game should, because that's just what it was like at that point in time.
Eh, it's fine.
Really like the sound that this gun makes. Also, like tracer rounds just being this like flash of a rectangle.
Yeah, it's like Lost Highway.
Yeah.
By the way, you do have limited ammo, so
Oh. Well, I got a lot of guns. Look at that. I got like
eh,
9,500 guns.
yeah. But
I
also,
don't
that
think
goes
that
down pretty fast.
I don't think that this plane is capable of holding 62 missiles in real life. Just don't see how that's
Probably not.
possible. Oh god. Yeah, up ahead, I get it. See, if this were in VR, I would be violently ill right now.
I find like flight stuff works really well in VR because you're sitting in one place and you can like look around in
VR
the
just
cockpit.
makes me very sick in general, is the thing. Ooh. Fucked him up. Got a
You probably
bingo,
shouldn't
Larry.
have like. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have flown directly at you.
No, it's fine. It's just like Rogue
I think it's probably
Squadron.
on them.
Sometimes you need to ram the enemy in order to get a kill.
Yeah.
This at least lets me lock onto enemies when I'm close enough, unlike Rogue Squadron, which just makes you figure it the fuck out. I do really like them saying bingo when I get a hit, though. That makes me feel good. Yeah. Never mind, I take it back. This game's great. Oh, check out that lens flare. It looks terrible. I love it.
Looks like jumping flash.
I'm going to, like, correct myself, and the ground's going to be right in front of my face. Okay, gotta get closer to this guy. I've been thinking about playing Pilot Wing 64 recently.
Yeah.
That and, going back to Wave Race, but I kind of want to save those for the summer, because for whatever reason, those are, like, summer games in my mind.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody could think Wave Race would be a summer game.
Well,
What a weird thing.
it'd be like a spring game.
Yeah. It's summer.
It'd be an autumn game in Utah, because it's still the fucking summer.
Well,
It's
yeah.
the summer in Utah all the way up until, like, the end of November, and then it finally becomes the fall, and we never hit winter, we just go right past it.
Autumn sirens, autumn sirens.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Have an autumn.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to save Wave Race. It's the game of the summer.
Yeah. Thanks, Lemmy.
Alright, I think we got just one more guy.
Oh, good.
No, he's on my tail! Oh, never mind. I got, like, numerous guys left, so... this was air combat. It's neat. It's an Ace Combat kind of game. Like, again,
I think it's great.
for something that came out, like, at launch on this console, I think this actually would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, probably.
Even though there's way better stuff now.
You're also, like, you have less than half of your fuel left, and I think you'd probably run out of fuel before you finish the level.
Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah, I should have not backed out of it.
Well, no, because you were only halfway through, and I did not want to watch that length
Yeah.
again.
So, this is a game that does not play super nice with this emulator. This also
Whoa,
doesn't have any
yeah.
audio
This is
on
like
it,
the
so
Enter
if you
the
want to...
Void intro.
If you would.
8 traveling fighters, brought together by a common destiny, now meet at the Battle Arena Toshinden. Many years have passed since this tournament, known only to those in the underworld, was last held. Some fighters have come for personal glory, others have come to fight for those they love, but all will do their best to be victorious in this tournament which will decide their fortunes.
Voice acting's a little bit better in this game. It kind of is like they got, someone who did commercials for like baby formula mostly.
Yeah. What was like the guy that they would get if they can't afford a Dick LaFontaine? Is that his name?
Yeah, cheap LaFontaine. So
Yeah.
the problem I have with this game is that it runs way too fast in emulation. So pretty much everything here is going to be double speed.
Cool.
Checking the
It's like the
volume on this
problem I
real
had
quick.
with Def Jam Fight for New York.
Pretty much. Okay, could be IG, Kayan, Sophia. Oh, I'm on a timer, so I just need to pick somebody. I like Mondo. I like the
Don't
cut of
like
Mondo's
Rungo?
jib. Yeah.
I would think you'd pick the first guy who's like, you'd be the Ryu.
So get ready for this fucking shit.
I mean, this is like Street Fighter 2 Turbo, basically.
I just, like, when I first loaded this up, I was like, surely the game does not control this way, and then saw how fast the timer was going.
Oh yeah, this is not right.
Yeah, so this is also fucking up all the inputs in, like, a really crazy way. Like, I'm hitting stuff, and a lot of times it's not even registering.
I mean, you're winning. Or you were.
Yeah. Well, that's...
There you go.
Yeah.
I like how it slows down like when it gets knocked down, too.
Yeah, it's, so it's normal speed for every part of the game, except for the actual fights. And I don't know
weird.
what exactly is fucking up with the emulation. I changed a lot of settings to try to get it to work, and it sounded like other people online were having issues with this too. But nothing I did sorted things out, so... Unfortunately,
I would
this
think
is
it was
Battle
really-
Reed and Toshinden Turbo.
It would be really funny if you intentionally sabotage this to mask how bad you are at fighting games. Just like enable double speed so then you can blame it on that.
That would have been pretty good. I'm not that technically savvy, though, to figure out how to, like, fuck up a fighting game in very specific segments.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This game, like, it's not as good as Toshinden 3 because it doesn't have 10 count in it.
No, definitely not. The sad thing is I'm actually better at, like, 3D fighters than I am 2D ones.
Oh.
Because, like, I spent, like, a lot of my fighting game experience when I was younger was in Soul Calibur. And not stuff like Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I played a lot of Soul Calibur, like, but I think for me the main thing is having a block button is something that I will never ever get used to.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
3D fighters, a lot of them you have block buttons.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
can't,
the movement. Yeah. Tekken's like the exception, I guess.
What was it that we played recently where, like, it was a Virtua Fighter where, like, I would kick somebody and they would completely fly off the level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Virtua Fighter was like bugged.
That was the
Again,
best I've ever
yeah,
done at a fighting game.
Yeah, it was just like you could just one-shot everybody by kicking them once.
I was really
like,
good at
warp
Virtua
them
Fighter.
over.
Oh. Finally got me.
Like, it seems like that's the thing. There's like a thread here of fighting games like being bugged in bizarre ways.
Yeah, it's great.
She's
It gives
laughing
me
super
a-
fast, too.
It gives me a free pass, unlike golf games where there's really no excuse. Except for that last one we played, Pebble Beach,
Oh yeah, yeah.
where it just existed in a, like, nightmarish void of open waters.
This water world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. I do like the fast laugh. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mondo, cool.
Do we want to take a look at another character or just move on to the next game?
Move on.
Okay. Again, unfortunately, I have to, like, completely close the emulator out and restart
Yeah,
stuff.
I
This is something I kind of noticed last minute, which is why there's nothing between the two Mark series.
Yes, because if you switch games, it will keep the other one running.
Yeah. Yeah, EPSXE is not the best for emulation.
No. That's why I use RetroArch.
Yeah.
It's just using like a PCSX pre-armed, I think, core. Works really well.
This
except
is
for Hellboy.
BMX XXX.
Yeah.
We're
Great.
going to get banned off of Twitch. I got the BMX Triple X prototype downloaded, just, you know,
Oh boy.
in case I ever need it for something. It's like a bike game, but you see titties in it, so it's pretty cool.
Uh-huh. Well, depends on version you have. What game is this?
ESPN Extreme Games!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
I
was trying to think of a joke about, like, Matt Gaetz owning a copy of the Man game, but, like, it wasn't, like,
The Guy
coming...
game.
The Guy game, I'm sorry. It wasn't coming together in my head.
Why is the Joker in that cast photo, by the way?
The
Joker wearing sunglasses.
You're laughing. You're doing kickflips and you're laughing.
You don't do kickflips on a BMX bike. Or does this have skateboarding in it too?
I might have skateboarding. I don't know. I really have no idea. Press start to continue. Okay. Got these sick ass Sony CRTs. Probably worth a lot of money now. Actually,
Yeah, probably.
I wonder what happens if I click those. Oh, this dude is built different. This guy has a disease.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh god. Hey, this dude's 5'3". I'm taller than him.
Wow. He's the same height as Ben Shapiro. Oh, well, it's a lady. It's Meg Tipper.
Well, there you go. You have Cadence Owens right here. Height 5'6". All day. Okay. Just got Mo Howard. Alright.
Mo Howard.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, wise guy, eh? Why wasn't Joker in there?
Maybe I needed to look around more. When we're done with this race, I'll go back in there and I'll look around for the jokester.
There was also equipment selection you didn't even look at.
Alright, we gotta watch out
Maybe
for
you
shit
can-
on the road.
Maybe you can pick between like BMX or skateboard or
Yeah.
roller blades. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm a blade man
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Okay. This is like extreme. Too extreme. Remember those? Are those like sequels to this actually?
Maybe. Yeah.
2 Extreme and 3 Extreme?
I'm not sure how exactly I'm supposed to speed up. I'm like holding down the
yeah,
go button.
It must be because I recognize those weird things to jump through.
Oh, I speed up just by like maintaining going straight, it looks like. Wonder if it's different for bikes. Like, wonder if they accelerate differently or something.
Yes, 2 Extreme is a racing game released for the PlayStation. Is a sequel to ESPN Extreme Games. That explains why I always wondered why there was never an Extreme. It was just 2 Extreme.
It seems like a very us move, though. If we made games, we would just start with something called 2 Extreme and never have a first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like no music in this too, which is kind of weird that you have like shredding guitars when the game starts up, and then there's just fucking nothing in the actual race.
Yeah.
Just the sound of you blading. Oh, what the fuck? That dude punched me! Oh, fuck!
Yeah, it's like Road Rash.
What the hell?
Also, I'm not sure how
Oh.
he's luging uphill, but, you know.
I'm just surprised he's able to luge and punch.
Yeah,
Luge and beat my ass.
it's a sequel to Russian Attack. Lusion Punch.
I just want this game to be more Road Rash-esque in that it has, like, a bear that just appears in the level, and you have to run away from it or it eats you.
That'd be alright.
Still my favorite part of Road Rash.
Very similar to Death appearing in Paperboy.
Yeah. I remember my sister playing so much Road Rash as a kid, I had to hide my copy of Road Rash so I could actually play my Sega Genesis. I don't know why she was into that one game specifically, other than the fact that Road Rash is a fucking awesome game.
Yeah, sure.
But, like, she never wanted to play anything else, and she still does not really care about video games at all, but man, You give her road rash, she is way into that. That and Smash Brothers Melee. She really liked that too.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's like even less understandable,
Can
frankly.
you not punch like luge guys? Is it some? Are they like odd job? Their hitbox is too small. You can't reach them.
Kind of think so, because yeah, I keep trying to punch him. I've been watching a lot of... Come on.
What?
Get in there. Come on. Come on. Do it.
Come on.
Alright. Fuck it.
Come on.
I've been watching a lot of Great Teacher Onizuka, and this guy having blonde hair and a white shirt is remind me of Onizuka for some reason.
Sure.
think I've
Yukichi
got-
Onizuka,
Yeah.
virgin, 28 years old, whatever it is.
I think he's like 22 or something like that at the start of the show, at
Yeah.
least.
Probably.
But
24, I think, actually.
this race
Sounds right.
really goes on for a while.
Oh, yeah.
This is like...
You're in 16th place, by the way. 15th.
Well, it's fine. I got plenty of road to catch up to everybody, apparently. This is, like, interminable in the way that Episode 1 Racer is, where the races absolutely should not last this long.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like when I played Racer recently, it was just like, alright, well, I'm in first place. I'm in the first lap. I'm just gonna keep
Yep.
on this lap.
You're
For a
just going to be
while.
in first place like that for the next 12 minutes of your life.
I mean, it's good that they don't rubber band in an insane way, but it
Sure.
does make it boring.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of tracks that just go on for way too damn long. And it's a little bit, like, deceptive because the first track in Tatooine is, like, perfectly length.
Oh, even that I thought was too long.
Oh, see, I thought Tatooine was fine. If everything was just that long, I think it would be a perfectly paced racing game, but it's fucking not. Even when you've got, like, a bunch of speed upgrades, it takes forever to finish races in that game.
Odie Mandrell.
Great teacher Unizuka!
This Fujiwara coming around the third bend.
Your Greg Proops isn't that bad, honestly.
Good.
Is identifiable as Greg Proops. Imagine if your job was just being a Greg Proops impersonator, like, professionally.
Oh, man.
Just going and, like, doing events at malls and stuff.
Yeah, I would do that, put on the glasses and, like, get the hair and everything. People would
Yeah.
just think I was a Steve Brule impersonator.
I'm surprised how many people I actually caught up to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you're still in 15th place.
Well,
So you actually did
I-
really, or 14th. Or,
I finished at
yeah.
13th, so,
Yeah.
you know.
They started slowing down at the end. They felt sorry for you.
Yeah, I was in the top percentile of racers.
You got $70 somehow.
The amount of times I wiped out, I'm gonna have to spend all $70 going to urgent care after this and getting checked out.
Yeah, see if you can play as the jokester.
Okay, hold on. How do I change the letters? Okay. I need to...
Poo.
No, come on, don't be gross. There. I'm San Francisco Dad. Please check out my Twitter account. I've got a lot of really hot takes about politics.
San Francisco Dad's been taking money from PAX.
Okay, yeah, I think I've already looped around, so the jokester is not in here.
What? Maybe you have to
I
unlock
probably have to unlock the jokester. They're not going to give it to you up front, just like you don't get Spider-Man up front in Tony Hawk.
it. Yeah.
They're
Or
virtually
Darth
the same
Maul.
game, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. We got so many more games. The launch lineup for the PlayStation was big.
Good.
Yeah. There was a lot of software to get on this thing, which is actually probably a good move on Sony's part because they were just entering this whole mess, and so they needed to have like a strong library out the gate to be able to compete, so it makes sense. Unfortunately, there's a lot of just sports stuff on it, but what are you going to do? I mean, even back then, like the fact that sports games were in 3D was like enough of a novelty that I'm sure it attracted a lot of people who might not otherwise be interested in sports games. Here's a bunch of sperms, also, by the way, that you can now see in 3D thanks to the power of the PlayStation.
Yeah, sure.
32-bit generation, baby. Just get right up to this screen and then pull back and you'll see a tugboat.
August 16,
Yeah.
2038. International
Is this
PC
Fade to
Force
Black?
headquarters, Auckland.
It's
Killig?
yeah, it's Killig.
Oh, Killig, yes.
Yeah.
It just came in.
That
That bug thing looked like the one, like, I guess it was a lizard guy on the cover of Fade to Black. Did you know Fade to Black is a sequel to Flashback?
No, but I knew that there was a sequel to Flashback.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like, it's a third-person survival horror game.
Entering
Huh.
Bifrost South Pole
It's like,
Take a drink
it's
of water
basically
here.
like Blue Stinger,
Time to
actually.
target 360 seconds. Enter protect armor.
I keep thinking I want to play Blue Stinger. Then I remember that game is not actually fun at all to play.
No, absolutely not.
There's just very long, boring stretches in that game.
Survivors on base. Isolate all survivors and watch your backs.
Like,
It's
Boris
not-
Bauer
Time to go to work.
is good, but
Yes,
not
it's-
enough of him in that game.
It's not like Illbleed where it actually is kind of fun to play the game because there's at least like enough ridiculous shit every step of the way.
3 seconds.
Kind of.
Evasion maneuver unsuccessful.
Protect armor impact defense mode on.
Try to lower the audio on this again because the bar is going up pretty high despite the fact that this is
Coda, ID number A624.
damn near muted.
Captain, International Peacekeeping
Could just
Force,
be
Polar Tactical
maybe the
Operations,
game's
Flight
audio
Lightning Team.
clipping because of
Objective,
bad quality.
Bifrost South Pole Observation Base.
Yeah, it might be.
Mission status.
It kind of sounds a
Down,
bit
mission
louder
contact,
through my
original
headphones too than the other games have so
Target,
far, so
voice contact,
Keelig might
affirmative.
just really go
Ignition
hard
on.
on the audio.
Werner and Fukuzawa. Voice
I
contact
like this
negative.
mech look.
Resume
It looks
dead.
kind of like
Proceeding toward South Base. Out.
Phantom Crash.
Yeah,
The mech's in that.
a lot of rounded edges in everything that they've
Yeah.
shown so far because they know that they can do it.
You asked for it.
Power of Silicon graphics, man.
Objective 50 meters directly ahead. Activate protect armor combat mode.
Check out the frame rate in this pre-rendered
Proceeding
video.
toward target entrance. What?
Yeah.
First
I have to
Kim
save
blows
disk
us out of the
space.
air, now he's rolling out the welcome mat? What's the little lab rat up to this time?
It's a really good fade out. I recently got my DNA hacked through Moderna, so
Cool.
yeah. Alright, just repeating the video, I guess.
Yeah.
It was so good the first
You know,
time.
it's a tracked mode.
Yeah,
You leave this on in the demo kiosk.
yeah, and then people are like, ooh, what's this? Sperm? I'm into that. My greatest, like, game kiosk memory is playing the boss in Donkey Kong 64 that's like the Jack in the Box. And I was super
Yeah.
good at it, and I attracted like a small crowd that was like way into me playing the Jack in the Box boss in DK64. And it made me feel really good about myself.
I did that, but was the demo for Guitar Man.
See, that's way more impressive. Like, that boss in Donkey Kong's not actually that hard.
Unidentified object approaching.
It was the Mojo King B level.
Oh. I mean, me being as bad as I am at rhythm games, watching you play any of them would probably blow my mind. Be like, oh, damn, this is how you're supposed to play these things? So here's the thing about...
I watched a
E-League
video of a
too.
TAS of Guitar Man, by the way, and it was weird because it was not playing it correctly.
Defense,
It's a
system,
task.
ROM replacement
Yeah, I know.
necessary.
Exactly. Because you're supposed to let go of the button before you hit the end of the note,
hmm
because then it damages the enemy twice. It damages when you start it and when you end it. But it was just like holding the button through the entire thing, so it was never doing the damage twice. It was weird. Like, it still obviously was passing it, but
Yeah. So here's the thing about Keylink also, like, it frequently pauses the game to do, like, codec stuff and little cutscenes like this. Very Metal Gear Solid-esque.
Switch on.
Can't go more than a few feet without getting some story. So I don't know how much of this we're going to realistically play. Keeleek!
I own this game on disc.
This also controls real bad with the D-pad. Like, it's very, like, swimmy.
Yeah, wait till you get to
Can I interact with that?
actually
No.
having to fight things.
Oh, I'm gonna do that here pretty soon. Alright. Gotta remind myself what button.
Message received.
This is Carlos. Repeat.
Hi, Carlos.
This is Carlos. Captain, do you copy? Exercise extreme caution. The enemy is everywhere and attacks without warning.
See, later there's a part where you get infected, and then you have to play as Carlos.
Well, thanks for spoiling the game for me, you jerk.
You're welcome.
You little creep.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Is it bad that I think about that line delivery, like, fairly regularly?
Me too.
Oh, man. Real shame about the Landises.
Nothing got to do with anything.
Huh? Wasn't it,
What's that got to
John...
do with it?
Wasn't it John Landis directed that movie?
No.
Oh, wait, who
Chris
was it?
Columbus.
Oh, okay, right. I'm sorry, John Landis directed, like, damn near everything at that point in
Yeah.
time.
But no, it was John Hughes was the writer.
Oh, that's probably where my
Home Alone.
wires are getting crossed.
Yeah.
We might not spend too much time in this, because the explosions are so loud in this, it is actually drowning you out. And I swear to God, the volume I have set for EPSXE is at 2%. So, it should not be doing that.
Repair parts secured. Repair parts secured.
It's just a
Did you
very,
ever set
very
up,
loud
like
game.
an audio ducking, by the way?
No.
Oh, I guess that wouldn't work because that would also lower mine.
Yeah.
Cartridge secured.
Eh.
Tony Soprano's getting way into audio ducking on the part of the season that I'm at right now.
Uh-huh. This has a better frame rate than I remember.
Yeah, this is pretty smooth, actually.
I might also be thinking of, Codename Tenka. It's a
Repair
very
parts
similar
secured.
game to this. I think that ran way worse.
Yeah, I mean, this plays fine. It's loud,
Yeah.
but it plays fine. I'm not sure it's something that I exactly would sit down and finish. I'm kind of curious, like, how long this game is, for that matter.
Back in the day, I bet I would have. But
Oh, sure.
Secured.
I probably would
Access
have too.
denied without key card.
I need a key card. Do you remember about how long this game is?
no.
Hmm. Look, do me a favor, look up how long to beat, because this is like one of those things where I look at this and I think, it's probably a
could be an
3-hour long
hour.
game, or it could end up being like 12.
Yeah. I bet it's way longer than it should be.
Yes. It's my gut instinct
7
right now.
7 hours, but not a whole lot of data. One person was polled on how long to beat for this. So,
Well, just think of it, I could be the second one to beat this game, like ever.
well, it'd be 2. According to the list here, 1 is currently playing it. It's in
Okay.
7 backlogs, and 2 have beat it.
This exists in backlogs in the way that you have something that you look at occasionally and go like,
Yeah.
then you play something else.
Secured. Off.
I mean, it controls fine. This also kind of runs into the issue, at least so far that I'm noticing, of like early first-person shooter games where everything kind of looks fairly samey, and it's just
At least they
boxy
give you a map.
hallways. They
The
do,
corner.
but if I didn't have that, I could see myself getting real lost in here.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Codename Tenka is another game that's like this, where it's a bunch of hallways and like a futuristic facility. So everything looks the same.
Because I've also been traumatized by this stuff, it kind of reminds me of the claw level in Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
Access
Definitely.
denied without
Yeah.
key card.
Okay, I need a key card, so we should just move on to the next game. This is
Where's the-
Tenka? Keeleek.
No, this is Kalik.
Same thing.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of what shooters were on consoles at the time was they could just render hallways and a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
And so,
We have so much more to go. I'm sorry,
right.
this is going to be a very long stream, but there were 4 Virtual Boy games. There was not much to play there. This is NBA Jam.
Yes.
It's just NBA Jam. It came out for the PlayStation as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? NBA Jam is a fantastic game. It is maybe the best NBA game. Best basketball game. It's this and the Space Jam game. It's those two, everything else.
NBA Street.
Okay,
NBA
yeah.
Street was really good.
Actually, I'll tell you the top 3 is NBA Jam, Street,
Okay.
and then whatever that one was where you can dunk on Mario.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm blanking on the name.
Mario. Oops.
Sure.
Oh wait, that was NBA Street. It was like the
It was?
GameCube version of it. You could unlock them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, put Space Jam back in there. So those 3 games.
I was trying to think if you were talking about like there was an actual Mario basketball game. I don't think there was.
No, there was like
Baseball. Soccer.
Yeah, Mario Strikers. That was the soccer one.
Yes, and Sluggers was the baseball one.
Yeah. Okay. I can be Golden State.
Unlock Bill Clinton.
Oh, how do I do it?
I will look it up.
I wonder if it's different for this game than it is in the SNES one.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to look
Yeah.
PS1 NBA Jam.
While you do that, I'm going to take a refreshing sip of water, so it's important to stay hydrated.
Okay. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. At the
That
team
is-
select
yeah.
screen, hold select and rotate the D-pad counterclockwise twice.
Okay, it said extended roster.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
That might let you select new characters within the team. But I'm not sure which team Bill Clinton would be in,
Okay.
or which team the Beastie Boys are in.
Well, I need you to look that up.
Well,
I need to play as
wait,
Adrock.
All right, hold on a second. Oh wait, all right. Hold L1 and R1.
Okay.
Then enter the following code as your initials and birthday.
Oh, well, I need to go back to do that then.
Yeah. Okay. Do
Well,
that.
yeah, let's restart this.
Yeah, that's also how you get Bill Clinton. Oh, wait. Okay. You sure you want Adrock?
Why is that? Why are you phrasing that like it'd be a bad thing to want Adrock?
Because there's another character here I think you might want.
Okay, well, we'll go with the surprise character then. How about that?
Okay.
Because I think
Well-
everybody knows Bill Clinton is in the game. I think some
Hillary.
people know that. Yeah.
I'm with her. That's what you enter on the...
What about Hillary's rebounds?
You can't skip these splash screens, by the way.
No. Reading cards, man.
Well, isn't there like a soft reset? Can you like hold all the triggers and start and select and...
Oh,
do it
yeah, I
that
didn't
way?
try. Alright. L1 and R1.
Yep, hold down L1, R1, enter JAZ.
So is this on the actual screen where I put my name in? J-A-Z?
Yes.
Okay.
Just keep holding L1 and R1.
Okay.
And then your birthday is October 9th.
Okay, so select player.
It said secret player, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh! I'm Jazzy Jeff!
That's right, DJ
Yes.
Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's pair him up with the whitest motherfucker on this entire screen.
Showtime!
Okay.
Tonight's matchup,
Stop.
Jazz versus Bullets.
I mean, he's in the Utah Jazz. so
Look, there you go.
go.
DJ Jazzy Jeff is a member of the Jazz.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there like one team where the developer like really hated them, and so anytime you paired them against his preferred team, like they would always lose?
Here's the tip.
Probably.
I swear to God that was a thing. Skip past all this. I don't give a fuck. Oh man, Jazz looks so cool in this.
To Weber.
Oh no, there was. I just looked at the all these secret characters. Prince Charles is a secret character. Should have done that one, but I didn't see it before. I just saw DJ Jazzy Jeff, and I was like, all right.
To Jazzy Jeff. Cheney. Slams it.
Oh man.
To Jazzy Jeff.
It's been forever since I've played NBA Jam, by the way. I don't remember what the buttons do.
This does look like significantly different from the
Yeah.
SNES versions.
Weber.
Oh god.
Nothing but net.
I'm just getting dunked on. I mean, it doesn't help that DJ Jazzy Jeff is like 4'11".
Yeah, Weber's gonna toss him out the front of the stadium like Uncle
Yeah.
Phil.
That'd be pretty good.
I would say you should maybe activate Turbo. It might help.
How do I do that?
I don't know. Probably a shoulder button.
Alright, just hitting all the buttons now. Oh, that did it, but I wasted it.
Knocked to the floor.
God.
Cheney. Cheney. To Weber.
I'm off screen.
While you're doing this, let me tell you some of the secret characters.
Okay.
Jazzy Jeff.
There is the Chicago Bull.
Into the stands.
I'm just gonna say the ones I recognize, because there's a lot of stuff in here. It's just like, who is Charlotte Hornet? Who knows? Elizabeth Burgess, Frank Thomas.
Oh man.
Weber.
Oh,
Slams it.
Larry Bird.
To Jazzy Jeff.
Go alphabetically. Ad Rock,
To
Bill
Duncan.
Clinton, the Chicago Bull, Fresh Prince, Heavy D.
Oh, Fresh
Hillary
Prince is in this too?
Yeah. I wonder if it actually has Will Smith's likeness. It must, I guess.
Yeah, I would think
It'd
so.
have to.
Yeah, Will Smith back in the day would probably be cool with that. But yeah, put me in a
exactly.
basketball game.
Yeah, 96 era.
Yeah.
Kim Gordon.
Knocked to the floor.
Okay. MC Adam Touch.
Oh,
MCA.
got
Yeah.
it from downtown.
Mike D.
To Weber.
And Mike D. Why is it Touch and not Yauk?
Swish.
Maybe that might be the person who wrote this, make it a typo. Or maybe it's
Maybe.
listed that way in the game.
Nothing
Prince
but
Charles, Snake.
Oh, I
That
really
can't be
wanted
Solid
to.
Snake.
Really wanted to be Solid Snake.
Nah.
Look, Snake
Ziggy Hill
skateboards.
from The Wire.
Snake skateboards. He absolutely plays hoop. I think I found out that the trick here. I fucked it up that time. But so far, I've just been like shooting the ball from way down the court as Jazzy Jeff, and it's worked out pretty well for me.
Yeah.
So he's too short to dunk, but he can get it in from quite a ways away.
Snake is Steve Snake, who was a developer at Acclaim.
Oh, that's not the Snake that I want it to be.
Yeah, that's probably what like all of the names I don't recognize are, just like people at
Would have
Acclaim.
been good if it was like Kurt Russell, like they just got Snake
Yeah.
Plissken in NBA Jam.
Duncan comes away.
'Cause, I mean, it would work. Because remember, in Escape from LA, he had to throw that ball in order to like not get murdered.
Uh-huh.
The famous basketball scene that everyone remembers from Escape from LA.
Kind of messed up that you can't select what opponent you want. I would like to
Yeah.
see Jazz versus Charles Barkley.
Oh, that'd be really good. 15 to 27, which is like that's okay for me not having played NBA Jam in at least like 2 decades.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time since I played NBA Jam. I will admit at a certain point, I just wanted to make sure all these ISOs worked, so I didn't test this one out too much. I was like, it's
Yeah,
NBA Jam.
That's fine.
Uh, we got another tennis game that we got to get through.
Okay.
So hopefully this one goes better because the PlayStation did not have VR at this point in time, at least. Say hi to Echo the Dolphin.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, Echo. Bye, Echo. Just gonna hang on that for a while, huh? Okay, option. What's card?
Saving and loading.
Okay. Oh, duh. Yeah. Forgot that like early PlayStation would just refer to it as card instead of memory card.
You just played NBA Jam where you said like, "Hey, it's reading cards."
I'm dumb. Let's do a clay court. Since I was talking about blue clay earlier.
Yeah.
Yes,
This seems like a part of that was not rendering correctly.
No. It also wants 2 players instead of 1. Reset the console real quick, make sure I didn't fuck up and hit something I wasn't supposed to.
Maybe you could just like that, then press start to do.
I was,
one.
and it wasn't doing it. It's not going to let me skip the ocean intro. We gotta take a look at Echo every time. They're really proud of that
The
render.
real Echo.
Yeah. They're so proud of that render, there's not even a sound effect or music there. It's just that. That it was so good they didn't need anything else.
Yeah.
You can't skip this either, the SPS thing.
Where's
Okay.
that just reminds me of the show War Planets. You
Okay,
remember
yeah,
that?
I hit something wrong. No, I do not.
Okay. It was like a 3D animated show, kind of looked like a reboot about these various guys. They were from their planets. They had like one guy's from a fire planet. He's made out of fire. And the
Okay.
characters were designed by Brendan McCarthy, so they had that reboot look about them.
Ooh,
It was cool.
good look. So I would ask what character to
like a
play
frogman.
as, but this guy's shirt has a skeleton on it, so
Yeah, of course.
he's also got a very Pirates of the Caribbean looking thing, and he's going to play against
Yeah.
his twin.
Uh-huh.
Andy Legacy to save.
It's a really
Legacy.
cool skeleton vest. By the way, the camera in this game is fucked.
Love 15.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
30.
Is this something you can change?
I'm
That
hitting
doesn't
buttons.
seem right.
Yeah.
Why would it follow the ball?
There we go. R1 changes the camera.
Love 40.
Okay. Why would that be the default?
I don't, because it's early 3D, man, and they're probably like, look at this cool shit we could do with the camera in a 3D game.
The hitboxes, by the way, very good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were like a good foot away from the ball when you served it.
Love 15.
And that looked like he hit it dead on and it just went right through him, even
Yep.
though before he was... Boy.
Not good, this game. Oh, come on. I felt like I should have got that. Even at that distance, with how fucked this has been.
Yeah. Also messed up how he's the duplicate, but he got the cooler shirt.
Yeah, he's a Tiger Man.
He even has like a tiger marks on his face.
Yeah. War paint, Larry. It's to intimidate me. It's working.
Well, or it's like the football thing, like it's supposed to keep light from getting in your eyes.
I thought that was also a war paint thing in football. You know, to scare the opponent.
No, that's why it's under your eyes. It's like glare from getting.
There's also a weightiness to shifting your position, which, like, I guess is more accurate, but if I go in the wrong direction, I'm kind of fucked.
You got short legs, too, by the way.
True to life.
Well, you're just short in general. I mean, like, the proportions on these guys are kind of messed up.
30. Love.
God, everything moves real sluggish in this too.
40. Love.
What the fuck? I hit that.
Can't get away with spamming the
Absolutely hit
racket
that
button
one.
like in Mario Tennis.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to try something here. I think I figured out what part of the problem is. I think I have to be, like, pressing in the direction to... Okay, no, that doesn't work. I thought that the reason I was doing these really, like, short swings was I needed to hold in that direction to have my arm extend longer. And by that I mean, like,
button.
by that I mean, like, Piccolo, like he would stretch his arms out.
Yeah.
I hate this. This really sucks. I'm moving on to the next game.
It's just so good that the serving, like, they know you're in a certain position, like, they could get that animation, like, nailed down. Instead, every single time you serve it, your racket is about 2 feet away from the ball.
Yep. Yeah. And then when you actually need to hit the ball, it's weird about, like, how precise it needs to be on your racket. Like, sometimes it feels like I hit the thing and I absolutely shouldn't have made contact with it, and then other times the ball just goes, like, right through me.
Yep.
We got an Ubi Space Soft game next.
Oh, cool.
What do you think this is?
Rayman.
Got it in one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Ubisoft game that launched with the PlayStation.
Let the record show that Larry knows his Ubisoft games. But does Larry know his history of Ubisoft sexual harassment?
Some of it.
There's so much to get through. The rich history there.
I always really like this intro, by the way. Looks nice.
Yeah. Best looking intro we've seen so far on the PlayStation.
Yeah, this is not garbage 3D animation.
Nope. Just garbage 2D animation.
Hey,
Take
how
that,
dare you.
Rayman. Hey, Rayman, fuck you. Is there, like, one version of this game that is really, really difficult?
I don't think so.
Like, you gotta
They're basically all
collect
the same.
certain items and they randomly generate in the level or something like that?
No.
Okay.
Not that I remember, anyway.
I never played the first Rayman for any real length of time. I played whatever the one was that was, like, 3D.
That's Rayman 2.
Okay.
And 3.
That one that they put out, like, a few years ago looked really, really good. I didn't play
Rayman
as...
Origins and Rayman Legends are both really good.
Yeah, and I didn't play enough of those, like, as much as I should have. But I enjoyed what I did
Quite
play.
a bit of... I played through Origins. I did not play Legends much. I should go back and do that. I can play that on Xbox.
Does Rayman Legends, like... Do they also have a child molester who voices a character in that game, or is that just a
Probably.
Capcom thing?
I don't think so.
Vic Mignogna plays Rayman in it. They're like, oh no, we can't make any more Rayman games now. It's tainted forever.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the character of Glowbox is weird in general. That I don't think the voice actor did anything.
See, reading memory card. It's the way it should be. Reading card, what the fuck does that mean? No one knows.
Yeah.
Just confuses the audience. Yeah, use password. Or use memory card, I mean. Whatever. Yeah, sure.
I should give you the password to get to the cool level.
Yeah, I'll play around in this first level, and then you look that up, and we'll jump out of it at some point and take a look at that other one. Skip this intro. I do think where I was at this point in time, though, I was really into platformers. I still really like platformers. I probably, if I had a PlayStation at launch, this would have been one of the games that I got for it, I think.
Oh, there's a secret Rayman animation you can watch, too.
Oh, okay. Wondering what's in that animation.
You'd have to reset the game to see it, though.
That's fine. We'll do that, too. there music in this game?
Yeah.
No music here. Okay, it does have the really good, like, Rayman, like, level complete theme, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's pretty good.
Yeah, there should be sound, as I remember it.
Oh, wait. There it goes. I got a bit of a, like, a bass beat. So I guess, like, that
Okay.
first level just doesn't have anything. This sounds pretty good. It's like a little bongo drum.
Yeah.
Get my picture taken. Be buff Rayman. Man, this game is cool. I had to think about the PlayStation also, is that it was just really good for 2D, like, sprite work, and it did not... There was not enough games utilizing that.
Yeah.
Like, Symphony of the Night, great-looking game.
You can't get to that cage, by the way, yet.
Okay.
You need to be able to punch.
Like, yeah, Symphony of the Night, I think, looks incredible. Tomba. Tomba looks real good.
Yep. Yeah,
The first one,
2.5D. It has
yeah.
sprites.
Also, I need to clarify the first one. Tomba 2 does not fucking look good. Definitely doesn't sound
it does
good,
not.
and it certainly doesn't play good. Right, I can fist now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't charge the fist yet, though. Oh, I guess you can. But maybe you don't have, like, the ultra charge fist yet.
It's like Metroid.
You gotta hit the plum to the right, and then ride it.
To the... Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah, to that ledge up there to the right. It also helps if you punch it from the left instead of trying to hook it around for some reason. And what is wrong with you? Stop charging it, because then it's just... You might be the worst Rayman player of all time, somehow.
I'm crying.
Rayman's looking for anybody to help him.
God, I keep hooking it back to the left. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, don't charge it. Stop charging it, because then you're just going past it. Like, punch when it's at its height, and then you'll hit it when it's on its way down.
Okay. Man. Whew. Yeah, this game is hard. Fuck. Wow.
The tutorial messed you up.
That's right. Yeah. This would be one of those games that I would have put on my list, and I would have been like, yeah, as a kid, I never got past that first level, so now I need to finish it. Do I just punch the cage? Do I need to not fuck with that? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta punch the cage.
Okay.
You could also jump on that plum, get up to that hand in the upper left.
Nice. Yeah.
That's why that plum is there. Oh yeah, the golden fists are power-ups. You can get the plum in the water and ride it.
Larry, I'm not fucking around with plums in this game. We're going to be here forever if I do that.
You're going to have to.
Well, I'm going to do this level, and then we're going to check out that other one.
Okay.
Were the 3D Raymans actually good?
Yeah.
Okay. It has been so long since I played it, I really don't remember what the quality of it was like.
2's probably a little weird to play now. But at the time, it was very good.
Are you able to run in this game also?
I don't remember if you unlock that later or not. Maybe not.
I'm very good at platformers.
Considering how you're doing so far, I'm not really sure running would help you.
Well, I need to run away from all the bad guys. Alright, see the end of the level. It's right down there. Ah! It's bad Rayman! Fuck! Stop fucking shooting me! I got a gun, Larry!
Yeah,
What the
looks like the
fuck?
guy from the cover of Point Blank.
Oh. Alright, how do I get this level?
Well, first, we'll see the secret animation.
Okay.
Reset the game and at the present screen, hold R1 and R2 and press start.
Okay. R1, R2, press start.
Yep, at presents.
It just kind of hangs on black for a little bit, I've noticed.
Yeah. Some PS1 games do that when emulating it. Jammer Lamry does that for me.
Do I hold it the entire time, or can I let go?
Uh,
Still holding it.
I don't know.
I think this is the animations. Rayman's putting himself together.
Yeah,
I think this is it.
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's neat. It's alright. It's done with sprites.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll need to get the password from you here in a second.
Okay.
Got a heartburn pretty bad. I ate like
Tell
a
me what.
I ate a whole bag of bagels with cream cheese.
Hmm.
Starting to feel a little funky. Okay, ready for the password.
B.
Okay,
0. D.
hold on.
4.
Hold on. B04. Okay.
Question mark. R. 33.
Okay.
HP. I didn't realize you'd have to like scroll through all the
Yeah.
letters in this thing.
Wrong password.
0. D, not O.
Things I thought that was 0. Oh god, it's gonna make me put the whole thing in again. Fucking kidding me. Alright, B. That's 0. They have a real squashed 0, because like 1 is right after it. So are you sure it's...
Yeah, it looks like 0. Here, maybe try O then, I guess.
Yeah, well, we'll give that a shot. Wait, where was, LMN? There's no 0. N, P is how it goes. So yeah, like, I guess they just have the 1.
Right. Okay, try... Alright. Try it again then. Maybe
Okay.
there was... I didn't really look at what you had in except for that 0.
So is
BOD
B...
4.
Okay, 4. Alright.
Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
R33. Oh. There's X
Okay.
validate letter. You have to do that for each one or something?
Maybe?
Or is that just to move to next one?
I think it's to move to next one. But alright, last
Okay.
2. We'll do it on those just in case.
HP.
HP. Alright. Okay. Wrong password.
Huh. Well,
I don't
thanks
know.
to Carter 12 and a trusty child, they gave the wrong password here.
Turns
I
out you
see.
can't trust that child.
This has 32 downvotes, apparently. Game facts. I just noticed. Alright, I'm going
Great.
to...
Perfect. We'll come back to that. I'm going to play some Ridge Racer.
No, wait. No.
Oh, we'll come back to it because I need you to properly vet these Game
Alright,
Pass
here's another one.
users.
Here's another one.
Oh,
Try
God.
this
Alright, hold on. You know we have like 5 more games to play.
No, you need to see this level.
Okay.
It's good.
Alright. And to sit in the darkness. How you doing, Larry?
I'm doing fine,
Okay.
I suppose.
There we go. Ah,
I hope
1995.
that I hope these work because this was added by FGXBXFGHSF. Um.
Is that the code?
Oh nope, this won't work.
God, Larry.
These are for the PAL version. It was the
Killing
PAL.
me.
I'm looking at IGN now.
Yeah, I should probably try Cheat CC. Get a virus. Trying to remember what the name of that site was that I had tweeted out a picture of a while back with like the Game Shark codes for Battle Ogre 64. How like the site just had like their logo was a pile of cash and like a dude with like an AK and sunglasses on. It was like the dumbest looking shit. But like that's how I knew like the codes were all legitimate. Like the worse looking the site is, the more accurate the codes are going to be.
Oh no, GameWinners.com doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no.
That's messed up.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it's not much of a market for cheat codes anymore. You know, there's not much to
Oh
like
yeah,
update.
yeah. All right, here's the Rayman wiki has list of cheats in Rayman 1.
Okay, if you can't trust the Rayman wiki, then who can you trust?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, these are just like the actual cheats for like power ups and stuff. Not
Not level select. I could be playing
maybe
Ridge
if
Racer
I
right
just
now.
search. I know, but like you're never going to get to this level
No,
by
definitely not.
yourself.
You saw how I played the game.
Yeah.
I can't even punch a plum, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking about how much I want to own a PlayStation, even though like a lot of the games are easily emulatable at this point, and it would just be another money sink as far as like getting games go. Like I could get the mode, which is where you yank out the CD drive and you plug that in, and then you can just play all the games off an SD card. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know if that works on like the PlayStation 1, because the only PlayStation I see somebody selling here is like the slimmer PlayStation 1 model, and they're charging $60 for it with 2 controllers. And my favorite part about that package is the analogs on the controllers are busted, so it doesn't even have like the pad, it's just the nub for the left analog on both of them.
Uh-huh.
Worthless. I don't know who would use those controllers.
Hmm.
But I
Okay,
kinda
well the problem
wanted.
here, does it like give you a world map where you can go back?
I don't know. I just played like the opening level. That's all I did.
Well, see, these passwords are for levels
Oh
being
boy.
completed is the thing.
Okay.
Just go ahead and try this. J5V J5VL.
J5 B L. Okay.
I think it does give you a level select because you need to like go back to
Yeah.
levels to unlock stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
FP
Okay.
58
Okay.
VB.
Wrong password. We're
Is
playing
there
Ridge Racer.
are you, is there something wrong? No, you put BB, not VB.
Oh, we're playing Ridge Racer.
That one's on you.
That is on me. V and B sound the same, okay? Like phonetically, they're practically the
Not
same
really.
letter. They're exactly the same.
I should have said like V bulletin.
Yes, you
VB.
should have. That would have clarified things crystal clear.
Whatever. Anyway, here's Ridge Racer.
Yeah. Kaz Harai's favorite video game. I mean, this intro is really, really good, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Teach this sucker a lesson about how to enter codes in Rayman. EB. Motherfucker. Don't you know how to drive?
I got that from Cheat CC.
Who is the #1 Ridge Racer?
I like your style, kid.
Did that say large pussy?
Maybe.
Zero Grenade. Mech Monster!
Assoluto.
Now show 'em what you got.
Mathema Beat.
Oh, it's blowing a kiss at me. It's making me feel kind of happy.
What's her name? Reiko something?
Reiko Racer. This is sister of Speed Racer.
Oh, this is Rage Racer, not Ridge Racer.
That was Ridge Racer.
No, it says right there, Rage Racer. This is a sequel to Ridge Racer.
Okay, I need you to narrate this one because my slipper fell off my foot.
Okay. No one knows how the race began, or how its drivers became known as Rage Racers. They lived dangerously close to the edge, pushing both their cars and themselves to the limit. They feed on the burning fire of competition, are fueled by the rush of speed, and share an overwhelming desire for victory. For these elite few, the whole world is their speedway, but there can only be one ultimate Rage Racer.
I would have liked it if you did it like Jared Leto Joker, just like a Jimmy Stewart thing the entire time. It would have been pretty good.
Oh, there can only be one ultimate Rage Racer.
How many rage races can you do, Batman, before you don't feel anything anymore? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's Rage Racer. I don't know why I thought this was Ridge Racer.
This is not a launch game, by the way, so I think you just downloaded the wrong thing.
Yeah. Well,
This
we're
is like
playing
the
it.
second or third. It's like the second or third Ridge Racer game.
Hold on, I'm just double checking what it's saved as in here. I saved it as Ridge Racer. I really thought this was Ridge Racer. God
See,
damn.
I saw it flash like who's the greatest Rage Racer in that intro and thought, huh. Maybe they just referred to them as that in the first game also? Like,
Yeah.
people are Rage Racers? I don't know. This
I
is
mean,
Calm GP.
I
Calm
tested this.
JPEG.
I tested this out and everything. It was just like, yeah, this is Ridge Racer. Well, whatever. Here's a famous launch title for the PlayStation, Ridge Racer.
Yeah. The thing is, I think like Ridge Racer started like before the PlayStation came out.
Was it like an arcade game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I want to draw some attention to this. That is another like narration scroll that did not have any audio to it, which just seems to be a thing at this time for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
This time in quotation marks, because I don't know when this came out. But I kind of like it for this game because it is very arcadey to just kind of have that playing with no audio. Like arcade games would do that. They'd have like an audio break when they would, in their tracked mode, like pull up, top scores and things like that. So it works for this. For Key Leak, not so much.
Rage Racer was 1996.
That wall. What button is break? Can I drift? Probably not. Oh, there's a billboard for Time Crisis.
Nice.
Oh, man. Time Crisis, now that's a fucking video game.
All right. You shattered that record.
I shattered that record, Larry.
Congrats.
2 laps to
Yeah.
go.
I'm trying to find out like what exactly the Ridge Racer was for the PlayStation 1, and this is a mess.
Yeah.
There's Ridge
Again,
Racer
trying to.
Revolution, which is like a sequel. That might have been the first one on
Yeah.
PlayStation, because like when I look at
I
the Ridge
definitely.
Racer,
I've had similar issues with looking up the actual files for other games when doing this. Like
oh,
some of
okay.
them last week.
Well, I found it. It is just Ridge Racer. It
Just
came out
Ridge
in
Racer.
Japan December 1994.
Yeah, I know. I'm
And,
playing it right now.
in North America, September 95. So it's got the long box.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
man, those long boxes. I liked those.
Also, I don't think this game is supposed to look like this.
What
Like
do you mean?
the lines.
Oh no, this is definitely like there's issues with the emulation in this game.
Yeah.
No, I was kind of saying that I've had some issues looking up other games. Like last week, one of the, let's say it was one of the golf games. It was some kind of sports game. Like you could not find it by searching the entire title of the game. You needed specifically the subtitle, and that is what brought it
Weird.
up. Yeah, so I've definitely had some issues with things like that where there's multiple versions of a game and you have to like search for shit. Kind of weird. There was another one I wanted to take a look at. Oh god, what was the name of it? Psycho something. It's a PlayStation 1 game. Apparently it's like super weird. And I could not find the ISO anywhere. And I searched like every part of the name for that thing and could just not pull it up.
Hmm.
So there's just some issues like that with playing these older games where it's kind of tough to find what you want. Not to excuse the fact that I didn't get Ridge Racer. That should be an easy fucking thing to find.
Yeah.
My dyslexic brain saw Rage Racer numerous times and just thought it was the correct thing, apparently. So next week we might come back and take a look at Ridge Racer properly, because there's some other just
I mean-
PlayStation games I kind of want to fuck around in that aren't launch games. So
It's basically this.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That is also why I still fooled myself into thinking this was Ridge Racer, because this still just kind of looks like Ridge Racer.
This track, I think, is even in the PlayStation 3 Ridge Racer. The one that he yelled Ridge Racer about.
Ooh.
I think had this track in it.
Hmm.
Looks like it anyway.
I'm gonna get first. And I've been bumping into walls this entire time.
Yeah, you got drift. That's the whole thing.
I was trying to, and I couldn't seem to get it to work. Wonder if I gotta let go of the gas or something. I did it!
Yeah, like helpfully the Wikipedia page for like the Ridge Racer series and the games, it just says like Ridge Racer 1993. And so
Great.
Ridge Racer 2 1994. Okay, here in the blurb it does say like a PlayStation conversion was released in 94 as a launch title for console. I overlooked that,
Well,
but I was looking at like the timeline
yeah.
and trying to see.
Hey Larry, we got 4 more games. There was so much for the PlayStation. But you'll really like this next one. By Acclaim.
Try me.
Oh, I'll try you. Acclaim and Capcom, maybe you're already figuring out what this is?
Who's Capcom?
They made Ghouls and Ghosts.
This is a Street Fighter the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Only Acclaim could release a game this good.
Yep. When you gotta launch with a fighting game, you go with Street Fighter the movie. Well, also Battle Arena Toshinden, which is better.
The great Raul Julia.
Yeah.
Julia?
You know, if they ever did another Street Fighter movie, Blanca should be played by Bautista.
Yeah, sure.
He's meaty enough. Like, I would actually say
He's
Brock
good at being
Lesnar.
green too.
Yeah. I would actually say Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar definitely has the
No.
mass to do it,
Brock
but
needs
he's...
to be Zangief.
Yes, actually, okay, sure. Who would be E. Honda?
Chris Farley.
John John Cena in a batsuit? Be pretty good.
No. John Cena could be M. Bison.
Yeah. Oh, you know who should be Chun-Li, though? We're going off WWE wrestlers.
Asuka.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that is the only
Oh,
female
no.
wrestler currently wrestling that I can think of is Asuka. But she's also like the best. So
It's very good.
plus, China's dead. So that poses a
Yeah.
problem. So you thought that my fighting skills were rotten.
Correct. I still do.
Yeah. Well, get ready for some Street Fighter the movie. I'm very bad at this. The arrival of An peacekeeping forces in the war-torn nation of Shadaloo temporarily put an end to the Civil War, but even as the An forces struggled for a foothold, General Bison launched an offensive and captured hundreds of hostages. We don't care about any of that, though, because we're America.
Correct.
Fuck those hostages up. We're gonna fly a drone in here. Take out Bison.
Round one. Fight.
Oh man. Starting on a Bison fight. Ooh. At least we got to see that real good Psycho Crusher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to excuse my shitty Street Fighter play. I've always been incredibly bad at Street Fighter.
Well, this is barely Street Fighter.
Like, Sure, I am better at the original Street Fighter than this, but I'm still god-awful at the original Street Fighter.
That reminds me of the WrestleMania arcade game, actually. But not as good.
Good at dodging
And
his
that one
Psycho
you can
Crushers, though.
You can have the Undertaker shoot ghosts at his opponent.
Ooh. My strategy to always be jumping in fighting games is working out for the Psycho Crusher.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, like, I'm very bad at Street Fighter, I'm very bad at Mortal Kombat. The fighting games of this style that, like, I'm somewhat decent at are the SNK games. And I would think that those would be
Which
the
is
more,
weird.
like, technically demanding.
They are.
Yeah. Like, give me a Samurai Showdown any day of the week. I've
Samurai
beaten...
Showdown's extremely simple.
True. King of Fighters 98 is one of my favorite ones. The animation on this lady talking is great.
Well, please, that's Kylie Minogue. Show some respect.
I guess I was supposed to lose that level, huh?
Oh, yeah,
alright.
it's like a JRPG.
Okay.
You have to lose to the bad guy first.
Great. That's how it should work in a fucking fighting game.
Uh-huh.
Man, they should have made a Street Fighter game based on the cartoon. That would have been good.
Yes.
Would have been really great.
One where Blanca brings peace to the Middle East and makes Vega really
Hell
mad.
yes, yes. He did what?
Tosses a TV, breaks out of prison.
Palestine and Israel getting together? Not on my watch. We need to bust out of this place. Bring loose nukes back to the Middle East.
Loose nukes. Sounds like a newscaster. Hello, I'm Lou Snooks.
Ooh,
Be a weatherman, actually.
punched in the damn nose. By Balrog. Got him.
You win.
I won.
Round
Congrats.
two.
I was good at Street Fighter the whole time.
Yeah,
It's all a lie.
that's you, the muscles from Brussels. Guile.
How do I do the
So
Sonic Boom?
Uh,
What's the combo?
Hold back, then forward and punch.
Oh, that's a kick. And now I'm getting headbutted. I'm getting punished for this. Please stop, Balrog, please.
Well, can you do flash kick? That's hold down, then up and kick.
I'm trying to just do the Sonic Boom, but I'm having problems.
You keep kicking, for one thing.
Well, I'm trying to get him away from me at the moment, because I'm kind of backed into a corner.
You lose. Round.
Alright, back, forward, punch.
Yeah, you gotta charge back and then forward punch. I assume it's the same in this.
Might not be. It's not working.
Might just be quarter circle forward.
No. Did that just say shit combo? Or no, 2-hit combo,
Oh,
probably.
2-hit.
It looked-
Yeah, it's 2-hit.
Oh god. My Rage Racer brain is kicking in again. I'm seeing 2-hit as shit, Rage is Ridge. Oh, I gotta get into the neurologist.
Yeah.
Oh god, alright, that's Street Fighter the movie.
Win.
Just
I was
like the
thinking about
movie, it's
before when
really
you were-
good.
You were, yeah, you were saying you don't like Depeche Mode. You need to go to a neurologist for that. Get him to look at your brain, figure out why you don't like Enjoy the Silence.
God, the best part of that was we had Dylan on the podcast, and I insisted I actually liked Depeche Mode. Because I've always told you that I don't. And I was like, no, I had to have been doing a bit. The
Yes,
thing
you,
is,
you ranted at me about
Yeah.
it several times.
and then like the next day I sat down and I listened to some Depeche Mode. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the band that I was thinking of. I do hate Depeche Mode. So I sent Dylan a private message. I was just like, hey, I was wrong, actually. Because he's like, what's your favorite Depeche Mode album? And I didn't say anything for like a day, and I got back to him and I was like, actually, Larry was right. I don't like Depeche Mode. And he did not respond to me. Here's Raiden. We played one of these
Hi,
games
Raiden.
already.
Yeah.
Before a different console. In the before times, in the long, long
Is
ago.
it Saturn?
3DO?
Maybe it was 3DO.
I think it was 3DO because it was like a lot of just these kind of games.
Yeah.
And we were kind of surprised that like, oh, well, this 3D console's not really leveraging 3D. But yeah, despite the 3D graphics there, this is just, it's Raiden. Which is fine. Raiden is a good game.
I think it's funny how these were like kind of in alphabetical order. Now it's not again.
Yep.
It had Rayman, Street Fighter,
I actually don't know what the deal with that
Back to
is, because it should just be alphabetical order in the file
Rage
explorer.
Racer.
That was the first one, because it has an A. That should have been my tip-off. That it's not in the right order. Explosion's pretty good in this, though. I like that.
Yeah.
So, I ran right into that thing. This reminds me of something that I want to get back into as far as streaming goes, is like, I used to do this stream where I would play arcade games off of just like $1's worth of tokens and see how far I could get. And I would
Not
just do
far,
random
probably.
arcade games. No, generally speaking, not far at all. I mean, look how good I did at Raiden.
Yeah.
At least it checkpoints you, though, on a game over, so...
Only have 2 credits though.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help that you just like spawn and immediately drop a bomb to attack nobody.
Always drop bombs.
Watch out for clouds.
Oh god. No, not the part of the screen I want to be on, oh god. Everything got real fucked up there.
Usually not a good idea in shoot 'em ups to be like at the top of the screen in general.
What? I thought I'd be able to kill enemies faster that way.
Sometimes you can. Be up there like as
Oh
you're
god,
spawning in,
everything
but-
just takes so many hits.
Well, you have the dinky little lasers because you keep dying.
Not my fault.
It's like
It's the
Game.
game.
If you do
Whatever.
worse, the game gets harder.
Look, it's Raiden. We've played Raiden before. We don't need to keep taking a look
Yeah.
at Raiden every single time it shows up on a list. I mean, technically we
No.
do, but we don't need to take a long look at it. I played the game better the last time, too, is the fucked up part. 2 more games, and then we're done with the fucking
Right.
PlayStation. God damn.
How dare you?
It's the longest...
Strong lineup.
Yeah, it's definitely the longest lineup out of any of these that we've looked at so far. Oh,
Finish this and I can get back to Outriders.
ooh. Hey, it's Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah. I was always mad that like none of this is real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wanted that, like, Goblin Man on TV to be a game.
Yes. Or they just show like Gex in the background or something, and Gex was never a game. We just always had to wonder, like, man, what would that lizard game have been like?
Yeah.
Dylan would not be the man that he is today. It would have like had resounding effects throughout time.
You would understand how I feel about Halo 2 in
Oh,
that
this
trailer.
guy looks sick.
I mean, that's a better looking model than most of this time.
Sure. Even though he has a little bit of a time cop thing going on with his fingers.
A little bit.
This guy talks with his eyes.
Also, those ships coming in look like the things from Tron.
They remind me of
arms.
Space Invaders.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But specifically, they're things from Tron.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Space Cthulhu.
Hell yeah. Bet it tickles if you kiss him.
It kind of reminds me of the Pharaoh from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Cut back to the guys in the control room, just go, "What's your offer?"
Prototype move controller.
Mm-hmm. It's just one of those things you put your hand on, makes your hair look like Yahoo Serious.
Oh man, if move controllers could do that, I would have bought them up.
Yeah, it'd be way cooler.
Prepare for emergency evacuation. All hands, prepare to abandon ship.
This cutscene's really going.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why you're devoting to watching every intro cutscene in its entirety.
Because I am fascinated by like early FMV stuff,
Oh
honestly.
yeah. Oh, you know who that guy reminds me of? The alien from Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, who kind of looks like Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. Okay. I just had to make sure that there were no trailers for other games on here.
Unfortunately, no.
The emulation on this is fine. It's fine.
Look at that messed up like PlayStation controller too. Oh no.
Yeah, everything's okay. Emulation's real good here. I'm going to skip this cutscene.
Trying to read what that says. Accept something simulation?
Solid Snake simulation. This
That's
is the
right.
true S3 plan right here. So this, hold on. When I'm not about to eat shit here, I will show you. This is the game I tweeted out about recently where the pause screen just has the Crystal Dynamics logo, which I feel is an extreme power move.
That is really cool.
Yes, it is. That is a level of confidence in your brand that I have not seen before or since.
Recognizers. That's what those things are called from Tron.
Oh, yeah. Controls in this are also kind of squirrely. Like, you really move if you just tap in any direction.
Yeah, also the map at the top is
Yeah.
odd.
It's not helpful.
Well, it kind of is, but like it seems like almost like a case with Metal Gear
Oh, what
Solid,
the
where you could just play the game by looking at the map.
Do I have, like, a U-turn thing that I was supposed to do?
I think you were supposed to go in the blue tube.
I guess.
You went around it and then crashed into the wall.
The thing with the recognizers, too, is, like, because they have this big gap at the bottom, you have to be very precise with where you're hitting them.
It looks like it still hits them even if you hit the gap. Mind the gap.
The gap uses slave labor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I just want
I don't buy anything
affordable
I get.
polos.
The only time I went into Gap was when they were giving out. It was the Black Friday thing. They were giving out free copies of Lego Rock Band with like a $10 purchase or something.
Whoa, this looks cool. I like this.
Yeah.
This sick tunnel.
That's basically Sewer Shark at this point.
Now that's a video game. Crash and burn, dog meat. Oh. Am I supposed to... Is there a way to go, like, sideways through those things?
Yeah, you did it earlier. Probably one of the shoulder buttons.
Trying to...
When you were outside, you did, like, tilt around at one point.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what button that is. I was kind of just mashing things at that point.
Considering the way things have gone in the past, might be something you don't have mapped somehow. Even though you
Yeah,
already
sure.
did it.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not really sure how it works.
Eh. Yeah, I beat the level, though. I did it.
That was weird. Just like
Yeah.
cut to black.
It seemed like there was more level to that, and then it just ended.
Yeah.
Oh. You kind of get, like...
Looked...
You kind of bop yourself
Yeah,
around a bit, and you're fine, so...
Those textures popping in at that point
Yeah.
messed with me a little bit. It's like the Venom level in Star Fox.
Better than
soundtrack.
Star Fox. This has
No.
more frames than Star Fox. Oh, check
Yeah,
out this
yeah.
ground. I don't know if it's supposed to move this way. I don't... Is that supposed to be water?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it's just the PlayStation's weird texture thing where sometimes it glitches in emulation and it gets real wavy when it should not.
No, that looks like vertices, like warping,
Okay.
which is
that's-
probably on purpose.
Whatever. That's... I can't remember the name of the game. It's a game. It's by Crystal Dynamics. We gotta keep moving. We gotta go to the last game. It was Total Eclipse Turbo. Also, the reason why Raiden was after Street Fighter is it's titled The Raiden Project. So
Oh, okay.
that explains it. A little bit of context about what's going on in my like file structure here, I guess. Time Warner Interactive. I really like this like ancient ass logo of theirs because it just starts bringing back memories of
Yeah.
you know free demo discs for Internet Explorer,
It just makes me
Netscape
think
Navigator.
it looks like, one of those multimedia encyclopedia disc
Yeah.
things.
I'm blanking on the name of it again, but that thing where like the intro's flying through a museum and like there's a bunch of dinosaurs animating and stuff and
Yeah.
like eagles flying out of paintings.
Yeah,
This is Zero Divide.
The eyewitness on.
Yeah. This is Zero Divide. We played a game a lot like this.
Oh, cool.
Yep, this is another robot fighting game. I'm gonna be this
Super
cat
fighting
lady.
robot.
Yeah, with the lipstick. There's Andros up in the corner.
Surprised you didn't pick the dragon.
I can go back and pick the dragon after this. I want to try the sexy cat robot. The lipstick.
Okay.
This is another game where if I get a clone character, they have a way better texture. None of the face buttons are doing anything. Do I have to hold them down? Oh god, yeah, this feels awful. I have to like really push down on the button for it to actually do a move. And then sometimes it's not even doing it. And it's so slow. This is terrible.
How do you use your lips? Yeah, lip icon.
Yeah, I want to... Hold on, I want to kiss the cat lady. Let me kiss you. Yeah, let me kiss you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, Larry, I
Just
figured
watching
out...
a cube in the background.
I figured out how to win the game. I just have to do that one move over and over again. Yeah, check out the
Really
cans
messed
on this
up her-
cat robot. Yeah, there we go.
Really messed up her like head and arms.
I wonder if I can push her off the level. Yes, I can. Yes! Oh, I'm so good at this game. I take it all back. This game's great. You just have to hit the X button a bunch.
New record.
See, look at that. Easy peasy. I'm gonna write a walkthrough for this game.
How many more games are left?
This is the last one,
Oh,
mercifully.
end with the
In with a banger.
real banger
Yeah.
of a game.
Yep. All right. Well, we will take a look at the dragon lady here if it lets me go back. I think it will. Nope. I got back out of the match, I guess.
You know, if you win, you can't select a new character. That's how fighting games work.
I hate that.
Oh, this guy
Terrible.
looks cool though.
Yeah.
Just got a knife and a gun.
Yeah, let's fight this guy.
Okay.
Fucking shot me. Oh,
I like how the-
dude. Oh, goddamn. Fucking me up.
This guy rules.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the old strategy doesn't work anymore, I guess. Try it one more time.
I was gonna say though, I like how the pause screen like swims around
Yeah.
for some reason.
I'm just scratching this dude in the arms, just like, oh my god, what power! Yeah! I'm so good at fighting games!
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am, look at that. Okay, never mind, he's starting to kick my ass again. He's using his ass to do it, that's the fucked up part.
Yeah, he's doing a hip drop on you.
I prefer butt stomp.
Hip drop.
Butt stomp.
Hip drop.
Butt stomp.
Hip drop.
Butt stomp.
Hip drop.
Oh, goddamn. That was just embarrassing. I had him.
Just smacked you in the ankle with his gun.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll try the Dragon Lady and we will call it. The announcer for that, I'm sorry I'm repeating this for anyone who's watching this. Again, Larry can't hear anything. I have him contained in an isolation chamber for all these streams.
I'm in the other booth like Ray Fiennes in Quiz Show.
Exactly. It's pretty much like Winbenstein's money, so I shut the sound off in your booth while I'm busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
When you give up, the announcer's just like, I can't believe you're giving up! What a baby! So good.
You need to go buy a Doinkit so Zero Divide doesn't think you're a baby.
Alright, we'll take a look at the dragon and then we'll call it a stream. The longest stream we've done yet, but it's a lot of PlayStation games. It's a very big launch.
Dragon. Sub, tail.
The music in this level is pretty good. Soundtrack in this game in general actually is like not half bad.
Look at this mess.
Yeah, it's a lot of polygons on the screen, dude. It kind of looks like minesweepers taking place on the walls.
Uh-huh. Ice creams, kind of.
Yeah. I did way better as the dragon, turns out. I did good as
The
the
dragon's the boss character.
I did good as the snake lady in the last one of these that we played. I wonder if
Yeah.
there's just some sort of like lizard connection. I don't know. I'm really fucking up now. Got overconfident. Thought I could go back to my strategy of jumping all the time. Oh, come on.
I have such a diseased brain now. I'm just imagining Eddie Murphy singing, jumping all the time, jumping all the time, jumping all the time.
I think the trick is that we just need to stream for over 2 hours more often because our brains just go to absolute shit around like the hour and a half mark. There we go. Oh, this cool little dance he does. Oh, I like it. Okay. Larry, that was the Sony PlayStation. We played all the launch lineup games, including Ridge Racer, which is a classic. You would
Definitely played Ridge Racer.
in a lineup, you'd be able to pick Ridge Racer out like that, indistinguishable from other games. Virtual Boys,
That's not what that word means.
whatever. Virtual Boys,
Okay.
Virtual Boys launch lineup. So I know back in the day, I really did not want a Virtual Boy because even as like a kid, I kind of just looked at that and thought it would be uncomfortable. I didn't like how the graphics looked. As an adult, though, sitting here and kind of playing it on emulation, like again, the software for it is very interesting to me, to the point that I now want to get my Oculus Rift set up to play it. So,
Yep.
Virtual Boy is an oddity. It is fascinating that it exists. It's a shame that it's the last thing Gunpei Yokoi did before, the tragedy
Dying.
hit. Yeah. PlayStation, I remember wanting a PlayStation really, really, really bad as a kid, but the thing that sold me on it was Crash Bandicoot. But out of like the launch lineup, I would have been really interested in Rayman. Mostly just Rayman. I'm trying to remember. There was something else.
Ridge
What
Racer
was the
was
name of
very
it?
good.
Battle Arena Toshinden, I think I would have been interested in at the time.
Maybe. I didn't get a PlayStation until it had been out for a little while, so I had Crash Bandicoot when I got it.
Yeah.
And I think I had Rayman. I think at that point it was already like a greatest hits.
Yeah. Air Combat is like
Oddworld.
Air Combat again. I think that would have like blown my mind seeing that as a kid. Like that was kind of the thing about this point of 3D gaming for me was a lot of these games I maybe would have not actually had liked to play, but just kind of seeing them in action would have been like a revelatory experience for me. Like I remember that happening often at the time of either seeing these on TV or being at a friend's house and them just like loading up a game like Air Combat and it just kind of blowing my mind.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely how the PlayStation landed for me, like seeing Crash Bandicoot and just being completely knocked off my feet by it. The demo for Final Fantasy VII is another like strong selling point for the PlayStation. So I remember bugging my mom often that I wanted one, and we did not have the money. And by the time she did have the money to buy a console, the N64 was out, and of course, I wanted a Nintendo 64 very, very badly. That was a mistake. The Nintendo 64 is not as good as the PlayStation. So
Yeah.
we'll find that out soon, because I think that's probably the next one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anything else
so.
came out between the two, so... but yeah.
I mean, that's 3 games. Or 2, actually.
No, it's just
two.
2 in America. It was Pilot Wings and Mario. And then Japan had a Mahjong game, which of course we didn't get at all.
Yeah. So I got my 64 again, like later. That was Christmas thing. So I had Diddy Kong Racing with it also.
Diddy Kong Racing is a good game.
No, it's not.
It's terrific. What the fuck is wrong with you?
At the time, it was great, but
yeah.
oh boy.
That is the best racing game on the Nintendo 64, which I know, not a high bar to pass, but I like Diddy Kong Racing a lot.
The F-Zero game is much better.
The thing I miss the most from that era, actually, is the VHS tapes that they would send out to promote games.
Yeah,
and just go into the mailbox and, go into the mailbox and getting a VHS tape about, like, the making of Donkey Kong Country. And it would be framed as, like, a guy infiltrating the Nintendo treehouse and stuff like that. I really miss that era of game promotion. Like nowadays it's just like, here's a Nintendo Direct. We're just gonna play some trailers and the guy narrates over it. And it's just not the same level of like goofy. Like there was a period of time where they kind of were where like Iwata would just show up holding the banana. That was fine. But now like even that stuff's been kind of like stripped out of Directs. So anyway, we've gone way off topic here. That's the stream. It's a very long one, but again, there was like a lot of PlayStation games and a very small number of Virtual Boys, so I just wanted to get through both of them. Next time, it won't be as long. So until then, bye.
Goodbye, dinosaurs.
That's not... God damn it, Larry.